Hi, boys and girls. This week in reading, we are going to be talking about different buildings. So, the stories that we read are going to have different buildings in them, and our essential question for the week is what buildings do you know, and what are they made of? So, I want you to think in your brain, what kind of buildings do you know about, and what are those buildings made of? Different buildings are made of different things, right? So, I'm going to show you a picture of a few buildings here just to get your brain thinking. Here we have a pretty unique building. It says, have you ever seen a house with a thatched roof of straw bundles like this one? This Cape Cod style home is common in the United States today. A stone house with a grass roof absorbs rain. It keeps the people inside warm in winter and cool in summer. That's a pretty interesting house with grass on the roof. Buildings with many separate apartments are homes for a large number of people. All right, so we learned about some different buildings there. And as we read different stories this week, you'll see different types of buildings, and I want you to be thinking about how they're different and maybe what materials they're made of. We have two vocabulary words that we're going to talk about today. The first one is shelter. So here we see a picture of people underneath this thing called a shelter, and they are staying safe from the rain. It says, when it started to rain, we ran into the shelter to stay warm and dry. Okay, so a shelter is something that can protect you from the rain. And our other vocabulary word this week is materials. And we have a girl here building a birdhouse. Okay, so she's using wood, glue, nails, and paint are materials you will need to make a birdhouse. All right, so I'm going to pause my video here and I want you to click to the next video for our read aloud today. And our read aloud is called The Three Little Dassies. So I'm going to, on the next slide, I'm going to put a video of the Three Little Dassies being read aloud. And I want you listening and thinking throughout this story about what's happening, who are the characters, what is the setting. And then you'll go to my next video and we will talk about the story.